Hello there folks, welcome back to the Chap's Guide. My name is Ash and I am your host on this journey through men's style, self-development and personal grooming. Now it is a very cool spring morning here in my garden, but I'm bringing you this video today. I was intending to release this video as part of a large Q&A series of videos, but I've decided to break them up into individual days, so you've got something to look forward to each day. Now today's question is all about acquiring a Fedora hat for a gentleman's collection. I haven't got one myself, and actually when I did some research for this video, it really made me desire one. So, tell me what you think at the end. Now my next question today comes from Ian, who asks the question, "Hi Ash, in your experience, is there a best place to purchase a Fedora from at a reasonable price? I cannot buy off the peg because I have a large head, so I'm guessing I would have to have it made. Your advice would be welcome, Ian." Great question. I'm a big fan of hats, although I'm not wearing one today. I should do. It's a little bit sunny, although still chilly. But the Fedora, great hat, good practical hat. It's one of those hats which is a dress hat from a bygone era, which is still very appropriate in the modern world. So I'm all over that, and congratulations for you for thinking about getting yourself a nice new Fedora. I don't actually own a Fedora, so this is a journey which I may go on myself, because I tend to wear either a trilby style hat or a bowler hat or a flat cap, but Fedora next on my list. So where would I go? Well, I'm going to give you a few options here, from top price to budget price. Top price, hands down, no questions asked, it's going to be Lock & Co in London. Now I know what you're thinking, right? Lock & Co? That's probably the most famous hat maker in the world. It is most certainly the oldest hat shop in the world. It opened its doors in 1676. I say that again, 1676, 100 years before the United States of America became a country. And believe it or not, it is still in family ownership. It is one of the oldest family-owned businesses still in operation anywhere in the world. You would think it would be so prohibitively expensive, you would never dream of buying a hat there. And you are right. They are crushingly expensive. However, they also have lower tier models available in that store as well. If you've never been in there, I highly recommend walking into Lock & Co, have a look around. It is an education in hat wearing. So I've had a quick check, and I'm also taking into account that you have a rather larger head. I don't know what size that head is, but I'm going to give you some ideas. So firstly, they do a Haydock model Fedora hat. It goes up to 63 centimeters, which is considered to be extra large in the hat world. That is the largest size they do on that model. And that is available for £295. Now, I think that's a pretty good price for a hat from Lock & Co, which is going to be not only a talking point, but a hat you can wear for the rest of your life. So if it's going to be of the highest quality, don't forget, they also do a repair service there. So if anything ever goes wrong with that hat, it needs relining, it needs a new ribbon on it, they will fix that for you. It's under £300, right? That's off the shelf. However, if your head is bigger than 63 centimeters, they do a made-to-measure service there as well. It's going to be more expensive, obviously. However, again, same benefits arise. You will eventually get the hat which fits you perfectly, because they famously have a head measuring machine in Lock & Co. So if you go made to measure, they will make a hat for you which is your perfect fit if you can't get one off the shelf. And it's going to be, more than £295, but I can't imagine it being a crushingly huge amount more. So bear in mind Lock & Co if that's in your price bracket. If it isn't, I've got a budget house where I go to for my hats up to this point. I go to an online hat retailer called Village Hats, and I got no association with them. I don't make any benefit by giving their name as a supplier for me. But I go to Village Hats, and I've bought trilbies, bowlers, lots of things from them. They do a Ford Fedora hat. I sense that a lot of the Fedora hats are trading on the Indiana Jones Harrison Ford connection, and for sure this Ford Fedora hat is definitely in that category. It's by a company called Jackson & James. and it's an extra large hat, again 63 centimetres, and that will hit you for £49.95. So a considerably smaller amount. Obviously it's not going to be of the same quality. It's going to be, you know, many leagues away in quality. Although they are quite good. I mean, I've got several of their hats. They're very serviceable, very practical. I've had one of my trilbies from them. I must have had it 10 years, and it's still going strong. And it's you know, a good felt hat. But there's a couple of options there for you, Ian. I mean, if you've got the money, I wouldn't hesitate. I would be making my way to Lock & Co. But if budgetary constraints mean, you know, you're looking at a lesser product, try Village Hats, see what they've got on there. I mentioned Jackson and James. That's the cheapest one. There are other varieties, but not many in extra large. But give it a try. See if it'll work out for you. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more like this, click the old subscribe button and come on the journey towards Chap Nirvana with me. If you'd like to practically support the channel, you can either buy me a coffee, which is a one-off thing, or you can become a patron. And that way you will benefit from an additional video per week, which I make specially for my patrons. And of course, we also have an ongoing intimate conversation over on the Patreon platform, which incidentally you can join without any financial cost at all. I will leave the link to that in the show notes below. So until the next time, take care, and I will see you again very soon.